What's your name?
Pete.
John. You're John?
John. Keith.
Keith?
My friends call me Keith. You can call me John.
Okay, John. Roger.
I must be.
Who are you?
Yeah.
You're Roger?
I'm Roger.
What's the next song you're gonna do?
My generation.
Your generation?
Yeah.
People try to put us down, my dreams they change just 'cause talking about my generation.
You know, it's very, very different being the singer as it must be from being anybody else, because you have to inhabit the songs. Because if you don't get to the root of the words you're singing and the emotion of that, you will fail at making people feel it. I didn't do many drugs. I just wanted to be a great singer, and the drugs interfered. They didn't help. So apart from getting hooked on, prescription drugs to go to sleep when you're time changing and things like that, travelling so much, I left all the heavy stuff alone. Did a bit of weed, which was nice. So I got lucky, really. I think when that period where we were really, really creative, tried not to listen to anybody else. I think if you listen to other stuff, it takes you away from, I don't know, maybe it's me. I find if I start listening to too many people, you start copying and not being yourself. Obviously, we were young, and that was what golden years of your life, when everything is a glorious adventure. Then you get into your 40s and you start to get a little bit jaded. But that's not to say it hasn't been great since then. It's all been great. The telepathy, and we had it. We had it as soon as we had it as soon as Keith Moon joined the band. It just worked. It was like the last piece of a jigsaw puzzle. You had all the bits, but there was a hole in it, so it didn't quite work. Keith Moon came along, fitted that hole, and then off it went. Wonderful. Substitute your lies for fact. I see right through your plastic mat. It was a fun period. Yeah, what was we wearing there? Yeah, it was a fun period. I remember it was always too early in the morning doing photographs. I remember when we went in '64, and just at the end of '64, '65, we went into a tailor shop in Savile Row with a flag. Said, "Would you make this into a jacket?" And they absolutely refused. They wouldn't. They said, "Well, we can go to jail for that. That's treason." So, needless to say, we went to the East End of London and found a little Jewish tailor who didn't care. And look what it did for the Union Jack. I mean, amazing. Sometimes I feel like I gotta get away. Bells chime, I know I gotta get away. And I know we had some tough times and some hard decisions to make. I mean, when John died the night before a tour, And Pete and I was like in shock. We thought, what do we do? And it would have been so easy not to do it, just to walk away from it and just. But that's not the way we are. Music is music. Just go out there and do it. Play the music. If we play the music, the noise that John made in his life will still be echoing around the universe. So that's what we did.
Sometimes I feel I gotta get away.
There's far too much music on TV, which takes the mystique out of it. There's far too much accessibility, I think. It's very difficult for artists to get a little bit of mystique. And I think that's really necessary. Myself, I don't want to know what they had for breakfast. I want to dream about what they had for breakfast. I mean,
Got a feeling inside, can't explain, a certain kind, can't explain. I feel hot and cold, can't explain.
I like vinyl. I still love the sound of vinyl. I mean, I've never ever liked digital music. I don't know what it is with my ears, but it's never sounded good. And what's wonderful is I've been proved right, because vinyl records now are selling enormously. Every one they make in vinyl will just sell. No, there's things I perhaps wouldn't do the same now, in hindsight, of course, but I don't call that regrets, because you have to make mistakes to push you into a different space that you learn from. So I don't know, no, not regrets really. The Who, that was Wire and Glass, wasn't it? I don't think a Who album without Townsend songs would be a Who album. What's the point? That's his function. Not just a guitarist. It's the magic of his songs and the way, the interpretation that I put on them, the two of us together, that's what it is, it works.
Come on.